Alright, hello and welcome to this 3v3 game. I was about to place the fob, but then I realized this is not a deck with the fob, right? Anyways, 119th in this one. Let's just see which TV is faster. So this is 65, 100 actually, and then this one is 90. How does that make any sense if this is like a Jeep or a truck, whatever, and this is a never mind. Eugene logic, I guess. So there. We don't have any forward deployed CV. 27th guy is going here. I mean, would make much more sense for the 4th to go here and then 27th to go here, because how are you gonna utilize the BMP-3 in the forest? And this guy has Fallschirmjägers. Yeah. Anyways, let's start with some recon. I mean, they have AIF, which can deploy Rangers into Black Hawk, and they also have a Fallschirmjägers with the 2nd Pendergram. So let's just deploy a bit defensively here, because I can't really take like this sector Dmitry at the start. I would really need the 4th to step in for that, but he's going his own way here and here. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. Let's bring a couple of these guys. It's a Conquerors after all. Decent missile, and then Iglas for the forward AA. Spetsnaz isn't gonna make any sense really. So what I mean, I have to play slow because this division is quite slow, right? Let's just check this. I know AIF doesn't get F-15, so that's good. This guy gets Phantom. This guy has a Tornado. If they start with aircraft, I'm gonna start with MiG-29, not this guy, because he's, I mean, 40 points more expensive. Might go with one tank, really. And we don't really have cheap tank. I mean, this guy has 2,800 meters reflex. So, yeah. And it's 20 points cheaper than this guy, so yeah. Going with that one. Double Spetsnaz Gru should be really enough. Might just deploy this one maybe here. Thing is, they can't really... if I don't see them, means they don't see me. Because my guys have ground surveillance radar. Which is like the best optics in the game. And then I'm gonna put BRM here, so I can kind of, you know, move up. Reveal the ATGM positions or infantry positions, whatever, and then hit them with the Mista. And that's the plan. The Mistas are really the reason why I got the BTR-60 into the deck. So you can fire more effectively. Supply, yes, we see, man. But I might use a BMP here to defend this sector. There is not a command unit going this way, so that's weird. Let's deploy the BMP infantry here, and then like, I mean Saparis maybe, I don't know. Could go with like 2 tanks. Actually I need a, because Iglas are not sufficient. So like Strela maybe. Maybe Strela in this position. I can't cap all of this though. I mean, if I invest into another BTR, that's 100 more points. Or like this is 90 points, it's still a lot. And I would like MiG-29 at the start, at least one. But in that case I need another Strela. Might be rough for the start, I mean we'll see. If there are 2 of them on me, might be very, very hard holding the sector. And if you lose the Chariton, it's really rough. Getting back in there, except like I can't afford this guy. because my teammate isn't sending a CV this way, so that's something I have to cap if we don't want to be behind too much. Like, this guy should deploy double Fallschirmjäger command, to be honest. Like, one there, yeah, sure, makes sense. And then one should go here instead of my BTR, honestly. I don't have a Euro, which is a bit rough, but you know. If this guy gets hit, where is he? So if this guy gets hit, let's cancel this then. So in that case, I'm gonna cancel the Spetsnaz and then move this guy here or here. So like this. And then this guy can be used to chase the Mista. But I'm not gonna purchase Mista at the start. I might as well just go with another Strela 10 or like BMP to hold ground, right? I mean, what sucks about this division is that they don't have infantry ATGMs. I mean, this is pretty much similar because good stealth. Excuse me. Also, now I can afford Euro. But you can't put this guy in the building. So yeah, I'm forced to use these positions, maybe eventually this one, but I completely expect them to be here first, at least like in this part. Because Fallschirmjägers, right? He's gonna... Yeah, this guy's gonna want to utilize his Fallschirmjägers to push into here quickly. And that's something I have to stop. I'm going to try to get solid defense on that hill, then I'll deploy my RT for support and the second point income. Alright. Fourth is gonna go mid, right? Because he's armor division on paper. Although it's chieftains, right? And then, if he faces the rangers, it's gonna be rough, but I guess he has a grud, so, you know. What sucks is really, like, he should be utilizing BMP fire support, but in this kind of terrain, yeah, that's just not gonna happen. Alright. See how this goes. Let's save the MiG for now in the back. I mean, this is 2 cubes. Actually, let's go in. Because we have 2 Strelas, 2 cubes. And then there's a Strela, cool Strela 10, right? On the right side. Alright, there's the Phantom. Can you fly over? Alright, rocket is off. And he gets hit, so forced evac. Which means... It doesn't mean anything really, we don't have any bombers or helicopters or anything. But basically his very expensive asset is now useless. We could potentially try to strafe some... Yeah, there we go. So that's a good target. Except my... Alright, he's good, he's good. He gets the kill. Let's support this guy with the GRU Spetsnaz. Let's send the BRM. Let's... Alright, here. You're gonna go here. Sell this. Alright, they are in here already. Well, that sucks. But that's another high priority target, to be honest. I'll just invest into another MiG, honestly. That's a Fox. Alright, in that case. No! Alright. All is good. Now they don't have any optics, right? Which is good. Stall this. I need points. I need points. I need points. I need infantry on the sides. Oh wow, that's a... Alright, we can just pretty much retreat at this point. So Conquerors is gonna... Well, shit, that's a lot of stuff though. Let's go down the runway, like this way, so we can actually defend. And these guys are not hidden for whatever reason. Well, that sucks majorly, but you know. I'm tempted to bring the toss, honestly, to deal with this. Not sure. Like, we chased off the tornado. Some could go for the like laser-guided bomb. Oh, that's rough. That should not be happening. That should absolutely not be happening. Well, that's dead now. Rip. So T-80U is engaging the Fallschirmjäger, sadly. Is it gonna be a hit? Alright, that's a fucking heavy AA. Now he's dead. And that's my only laser-guided bomber in the deck. Very not nice. That was a hit even though the BRDM died. Alright, struggle is real. We're just busy apparently dealing with this thing. So, you know, there's that. Let's bring a helicopter out. They're doing the exact thing I was afraid of, really. Well, that hell arm is not helping either. At least my both Spetsnaz grooves are alive. And I could honestly use some help here, really. So there's no one in this position. Alright. That's chieftains, bunch of chieftains. Yeah, this is contested now, which isn't really ideal. This T-80 could very well die. I'm not sure what happened with this payload, honestly, but I mean, that's what it is. I just killed there. This guy has no smoke. Well, that's sad. That's very sad. Yeah. But he's gonna live. He's gonna live. He's fine. He's fine. We just kind of need optics now and this Spetsnaz to survive, and then we can eventually get back in there, right? The martyrs are dying. That's great. This guy said he's gonna invest into fire support, right? This is that now. Optics are kind of fixed. Let's bring this. A chieftain, I mean... Alright, that should be an AA unit. Yep, that is an AA unit. So... I have a second tank coming in. Let's bring this. This guy, like, either push here or help me. I mean, standing there in that sector doesn't do much, right? These guys are not spotted, so that's good. Those are both tacticals at once. Alright, one is down. Let's keep the MiG on air patrol, really. Back here, and then I might invest into speed next. Honestly, because, like... There's an IHAF here, and we know that, so might as well deal with it. Yeah, I need supply. I need more supply, really. So, like, let's land the Mi-24 there. This is that. Or not? It's not.
Они должны быть где-то рядом, командир.
I have is in this position, I assume. Yes. The missile is out.
Вхожу на высоту.
Hits one. There's another one, but we are forced to evac now, so I mean, sucks.
Вижу контакт. К бою готов, товарищ.
This guy really needs to move, honestly. Like, just sitting here doesn't do much. Spetsnaz crew is that
Сверим часы.
not ideal, right? But Mick throws another missile and hits the, you know.
По расписанию. Всем залечь. На связь.
This guy is dead. This guy is super dead now. Let's use. Oh, never mind. Alright. I think we got one of the chieftains there.
Наблюдаю противника. Прием.
Alright, where's the second T-80 dealing with infantry still? Just stay on return fire, honestly. So MiG-29 died. Shit, right. Smoke off.
Товарищ командир.
VRM, if possible. Alright, it's not possible, so it's dead.
Вперед! Ищем
This guy is
цели.
securing this flank. I mean, we will get back in here eventually. It's just gonna take some time.
Горит!
Let's take this. Bring another Rosetka BMP-2.
Готовься наружу! Сближаемся!
Bring a BMP-2 this way.
К МИСу готов,
Send
товарищ
this guy to the FOB so we don't have to buy another one. I mean, Gvozdika, man, really, Gvozdika isn't gonna do a lot. It's a shitty artillery piece, really. It's very not good. Cluster there, well, shit. So he might be dead now. Yeah. Is the cluster that, well, everything's gonna miss apparently. Yeah, that sucks.
На связи. День твой последний приходит, буржуй.
Well, that was a fairly expensive loss, honestly. Let's get a seed in, deal with another IHAC.
Весь во внимании.
I would like these guys to resupply. I mean, we could use them, but not at the moment, because obviously
Нас всегда ждут с надеждой.
Заводи мотор.
there's infantry in there. And this guy really needs to start moving. Going, that's two BVs, man. Just sitting there. Is that a dead IHAC? It's not. My seed is gonna die there, probably. So that's alright.
Болванка в танк.
Mark this if you wanna hit that with artillery, right?
По местам.
Milan too. That's why I brought the Mistas, but
Боекомплекта больше нет.
not in a position to use them at the moment. Let's get another couple of Strelas because we are getting bombed, and bring this guy in so we can cap. Motorzetka should really push like this way.
Самый легкий путь.
Saparis can unload there.
Пешком. Готов.
These guys here. So we can take this and then this. Bring in the MiG
База.
for these tornadoes and stuff. What are you doing, brother? What? Why is everything just sitting there?
И в стороны. Первый взвод. Вперед. Вы поворот. Противник по курсу. К работе готов.
Let's peek with this guy. Try to hit the...
Командиру. Слушаю вас.
Run. That's too close. Alright, one tornado is down.
Feindkontakt.
So might just as well just evac now because they're coming in. And a CV is coming, so we are gonna be stopping this +4 very soon. Let's invest into this thing and
Противник
infantry
по курсу. К
CV.
работе готов. Транспорт готов. Врача.
Johan is gonna do wonders against this infantry now. That's good. Oh, that's bad. We aren't really able to deal with this thing. Let's target the man, honestly. My ATGM is faster. So we hit the man, then we smoke. That's 2k supply gone, right? Much more worth than... Oh, hello. Look at this. It's coming in though. Right. Let's not... This Conquerors needs to go, really. Alright. Taking some serious hits here.
Выдвигаемся. Наше дело правое. Враг будет разбит. Победа будет
And
за
the
нами.
problem is the fact that his tanks are much cheaper, right? So he can just
Тишина
get
в
a
эфире.
bunch of them quickly.
Двигайтесь,
Whereas
но будьте готовы к стрельбе.
I have to
Warno, готов.
spend bunch of points to get mine. I mean, look at this. There's just shit ton of chieftains. And then there's 4 BVs actually just chilling back here, not doing anything. In the meantime, we could be trading this entire time, right? This Strela could be here, for example, or here, whatever.
Слушаю вас, командир.
I don't understand.
Враг в поле зрения.
Why is this guy so passive? I mean, this thing is happening, right? That's nice. But I kinda need help, to be honest. Let's take this.
Ожидаю указаний.
Bring the BMP, because ATGM.
Говорят, это
And
война
then Spetsnaz
будет оттуда пешком.
can unload somewhere in this area, right?
Едем.
And got this Strela there, this Strela here, so that's now 3 Strelas.
Выходим и в стороны.
There's Marders coming in.
Прием.
Is there radar? There is radar, he just turned it on. So, apparently this position. I was hoping for that to be the kill, but you know.
Враг в поле зрения.
Оттуда пешком. Вхожу на высоту.
Alright, that's 3 ATGMs flying towards him, so he's just gonna lose the dark cohesion very quickly, that's not worth. But now we are in the gun range, right, so here they're gonna start wasting ATGMs, hopefully.
Выходим и в стороны. Задним ходом марш.
Alright, nasty bombing run.
РМ изменил. Полет продолжаю.
To be honest, but that aircraft is gone now.
Моя рука не дрогнет.
That's
Давай
something
назад.
still.
Готов. Залетался. Товарищ командир. Боекомплекта больше нет.
Alright, cluster.
Еще бы чуть-чуть.
If we manage to shoot them down, I wouldn't be complaining, but apparently we just can't hit anything. Yeah,
Давай назад.
looks like my AA is just incompetent completely.
Враг в поле зрения.
Слушаю вас, командир.
This has RPG, so does this. So, kind, I guess.
Такси заказывали?
I chase the truck. Get this. Then you load in, you load in, you move.
Враг в поле.
Припасов не осталось.
That's a ATGM firing from somewhere, not sure where, but not complaining.
Стой. Сперва нужно осмотреться.
This is the...
Пробил его.
Alright, another tank is gone, so that's something.
Ожидаем цели указания. Не могу вести бой, пока закончился. Прямое попадание.
That would be cool if that thing died, but you know.
Слушаю, товарищ, по нам ведут сильные
Let's get the Tunguska, honestly, like this position maybe, or actually further up here, and bring this guy forward.
Но будьте готовы к
That
стрельбе.
chieftain is gonna struggle against the conquerors, actually he isn't.
Двигатель работает.
And this guy has Thors, right, there's the Thor in this position, but why are you... oh my god. That's rough. Apparently we just can't hit any aircraft, that's the issue, right, that's the main problem.
Достанем их и
If those
смотрите.
aircraft were shot down each time they passed, and there's like a bunch of AA, there's 4 Strelas now. There's Thor, there's 5th Strela, there's like Igla here, which they're flying over. Might as well just bring some more Iglas of my own and then like another
Враг
tank.
в поле зрения.
So, +2, because this guy is now winning.
Борт готов.
Let's bring the MiG. Because we need to defend against this thing.
Едем. Экипаж танка готов.
What's the range on this guy? Alright, he does have range.
Боекомплекта больше нет.
He's tougher ammo,
Обнаружен
actually.
противник.
Amazing.
Приготовиться к бою.
So, run, evac. We do have another seed to call in. Hit this,
Фугасным. 6 выстрелов. Огонь!
load in,
У вас
move,
пора выдвигаться на позицию.
because, you know, micromanaging towed artillery is really
Враг в
wonderful
поле зрения.
in this game.
база.
Двигаемся. Без геройства. На связи!
Yeah, I need this. So Ural is taking fire. Ural is gonna fucking die now.
Боевой задачи готов.
Alright.
Нормальные герои всегда идут в обход. Файт gesichtet. Давайте, танчики. Катите к нам.
This might die. Or not.
Нас всех перестреляют. Цель поражена.
I gotta say, chieftains are not having the greatest time, so that's something good, right?
Приготовиться к бою. Противотанковый взвод готов. Ха-ха-ха! Хорошо накрыл. Готов к бою.
So since this is all smoked very nicely, I might as well
Бой.
try pushing. We need to deal with this guy. And we need to unload. Hit the rifles here. So now we're at there at +4 because this is lost. And how does that happen? Now this is gonna die. This is gonna die, brother! Oh my god.
Он так и не понял, что это было. Оружие НС опять пешком. Я Борис 1. Выходим и в стороны. За родину.
Alright,
Цели указания.
we keep missing the
Есть
fucking
попадание.
hell arm. I mean, this AA is really like... I don't understand, honestly. So this building is a problem. New problem.
Огонь! Размажьте! Меняю позицию. Приказы, товарищ командир? Нам вот туда. По вашему приказу взвод построен.
Oh my god, dude. Let's bring Hind here and then, like, I don't know, these guys, I guess.
К маневру готов.
Well, that's good. The command chieftain is gone. So, you know, it's something. Milan's gonna be obliterated shortly.
Добавим, отведите это орудие. Здесь все указатели не по-нашему.
Right, finally, fucking
Ожидаем, двигайтесь.
aircraft shut
К
down.
работе готов.
Was about time.
Цель поражена. Отведите это орудие. Понял, товарищ командир. Оттуда пешком. Выше нас.
So now we can resupply the infantry and then bring this Ural back to the front line. So we're still losing a +2 because, you know, this thing is happening. Let's prep the high explosive bomber. Once they are spotted, we can just, you know... I'm gonna assume they're here, except they are not.
Противник по курсу. К
I mean,
работе
there
готов.
was the scimitar, right? TATU was fucking killed there. Not sure how, alright. Makes sense. Because a bunch of tanks were there.
Выхожу в заданный квадрат.
Слушаю вас, командир.
Right, one is down. I keep losing tanks, but that's another dead aircraft, so, you know, it's something. I should probably just use this guy also.
Жду указаний.
Вижу контакт. Выходим и в стороны. Готов.
I mean, that's supply heli, man. What?
Все наружу.
PMP isn't needed there, I assume, so might as well.
Слушаем ваши указания. Долетался.
So, another cluster that died.
Огонь!
That's good.
Размажьте. Отведите это орудие.
How much more time do we have?
Выдвигайтесь.
19 minutes, and they're still in the lead.
Обнаружен противник.
So not the greatest situation ever. Let's get another tank. Try to not lose it this time, right? Bro, you have like shit ton of stuff behind your line, man.
Еще один.
If my gunship, alright, I was about to say if my gunship loses to the fucking machine gun, I'm gonna start screaming. So now, we need the BRM to do original Mista plan.
На связи. Оттуда пешком.
Bring these a bit closer, bring this to resupply them, bring the mechanized infantry to keep them going.
Проверка связи.
This guy needs to
Прием.
go back to the fob. Where's the fob? Alright. Let's double grad there.
Тишина в эфире.
Yeah, can you not? Would be nice.
Готов.
If you would actually fucking not. Thank you.
Подтверждаю, цель уничтожена.
Летающая БМП на связи.
You can go back to the fob. Do I have any more supply trucks? Apparently not. So I need... Actually, I do have supply truck here. I'm tempted to bring another Igla here. Maybe like for this position. So basically just waiting for the BRM at the moment. Excuse me.
Корректирую огонь.
Maybe like this, so you can hit both of them. Then load in, or run.
Выдвигаемся.
You can land there.
Слушаю.
We can bring this guy a bit more further up.
Стреляем во все, что движется.
This guy has smoke, but you know we don't have available.
Давай назад.
Never mind. This is also very expensive. Right, steeds. We have steeds circling above, and there's a gapard there, so you know. But it's turned off, sadly.
Feind im Vorfeld aufgeklärt.
Громко вперед. Огонь с коротких.
Alright, Bruce Spetsnaz can move, so can these guys. I mean, I can't. I'm not gonna be helping him here. I'm gonna be pushing into this one. Honestly,
Командир.
there is no radars here apparently. All right.
Проверка связи. Прием.
Let's get another tank.
Чуть-чуть. Товарищ командир.
That's allowed. 283. Well, fuck. My guy's gonna load first because also loader, right?
Боекомплекта больше
Now we
нет.
smoke. Give him time to reload.
Готовьтесь, противник замечен.
Then we peek through. Fire, 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 fire.
Хорошо, горит.
Now we run back. All right, amazing.
На войне.
This is kind of covered.
Жду ваших указаний.
Огонь!
Hit this. Where's the BRM?
Весь фотозвезд.
Actually, let's not hit that. Stop.
Становимся.
Bring more of these guys. Oh, that is Veliga, which needs to
Задним
go
ходом марш!
Оттуда пешком.
urgently.
Выходим.
Выполнению боевой задачи приготовиться к бою.
So then I can use my double gunship to stop this push here.
Наблюдаю противника. Прием.
Alright,
Артиллерия ждет
interesting.
осколочно-фугасным. 6 выстрелов. Огонь! Без шума и пыли.
Get this guy,
Удивить, значит...
so we can eventually contest.
Aufgeklärt. Erwarten Befehle.
Alright, that's a Stigofaust. We can dislodge that with the BMP.
Броня на связи.
Might not
Прибавь
even need
скорости.
to,
Ходу.
you know.
Понял. Меняю позицию. Отбой. Товарищ командир.
That Stigofaust is still there though, so that might be a problem.
Война войной, а обед по расписанию.
Враг в поле зрения.
MiG-29 needed immediately. We need to like not let this happen.
Обороты в норме.
Yeah, like this guy is still a problem. You see, I can't use the gunships to help the right flank now.
На
Oh
связи.
my god, alright. Frustrations,
Частоту
frustrations.
РМ. Враг в поле зрения.
Let's keep the gunship in this position at least. Hit the fucking Unimog,
К
whatever.
работе готов.
Экипаж танка к бою готов. Готов. За мной.
And we can now pretty much push with the command Spetsnaz and then these guys doing some kind of
Один готов.
VDV aerosol gameplay here.
Всем
That's good.
приготовиться к бою.
But we can hit that with artillery, so not a big deal. Bring this to Paris, not the Spetsnaz. Spetsnaz kills the momentum, honestly, in this case.
Прием. Ищем
And
цель.
then
Огонь,
intercept
готов.
here with the tanks, I believe. Get the Tunguska in this position, get the Strela 10 further up.
Враг в поле
This
зрения.
guy can provide ETGen coverage on the runway.
Частоту РМ.
This is kind of covered with the Hind. That's great.
Начать движение. О контактах докладывать.
Alright, dislodge the recon.
Товарищ командир. Он так и не понял, что это.
Or at least try to.
Вот готов.
Try pushing with this. mean, this Concourse isn't doing anything at the moment, so might as well.
Я броня. Цель обнаружена. Готовы вдарить, товарищ командир. У нас потери. Молодец, наводчик.
So,
День твой,
we are in,
приходит.
for now at least.
Большой. Наводчик, новая цель. Тишина в эфире. Поехали уже. Молодец, наводчик. Осколочно-фугасная. 6 выстрелов. Огонь! У нас потери. Громко и четко.
And they are chased off, so it is something, it is something. I mean, you know, progress is being made. Let's keep the Strellas behind this, so we can defend against, you know, that's not the most intelligent thing ever to happen. Mestas are doing the business here. You need to go back, you need to go back to the fob, you need to go back to the front line. I don't care if it's half of the supply only, who cares? Just get in.
Прочесать периметр.
Secure this with the ATGMs and exceptional optics.
Служу Советскому Союзу.
This needs to get in there. Motostrelki, honestly, just go. Get the Buratino so we can actually defend. Mortars are gonna die, I assume. Hopefully, right? Bring this and this. Another Tunguska on the runway, right? I would really like this guy to... Alright, right, shit's happening here.
Молодец, наводчик. Встаем назад. Аккуратно.
Враг в поле зрения.
And I need this artillery to start engaging, really.
Еще одного попадания мы не выдержим.
UD is gonna deal with this Willy guy, hopefully, alright.
Выполнить бегом.
There we go.
Молодец,
Got another
наводчик.
BMP there, got supply for all these
Есть
BMPs.
такая профессия. Родину защищать.
UDs are kinda holding, right? I mean, the 4th is gonna struggle against this position. I don't wanna let them contest.
Вертушки на связи, товарищ
So,
командир.
all of this is AFK still, right? That's not doing anything. This needs to go up, this needs to come here. Help resupply the heavy tanks.
Молодец, наводчик. Мобильность и маневренность.
Anti-tank, both of them are dead. But he's at least reinforcing this. This can be sold. Get the Separis in this position. Get Igula,
Молодец,
right?
наводчик.
This needs to go.
Хорошо горит.
Alright, he missed.
Ходом марш.
We do have sufficient AA to back up this push. I'm just gonna retreat this guy politely because he doesn't have smoke. I'm traumatized by losing all these tanks previously, so you know,
Вперед.
it'd be nice to not lose anymore.
Доставим без...
We can land there.
Приготовиться к бою. По нам ведут сильный огонь. Жду новых указаний. Вперед! Огонь с коротким!
Alright,
По вашему
That's rough.
приказу взвод построен. Задний ход.
ooh, that's very bad. That's actually super bad. These strikers are no joke. Yeah, this guy didn't refill his smoke. Alright, where's the toss? I ordered the toss. Here, alright. This is that. alright, time to run for it, really. So, bring the UD. Oh my god, that's a bunch of strikers, that's all 23 pen missiles. So this is also dead now. Yeah, but that's why we have a Mustang. Yeah.
Вперед! Они должны... Подтверждаю, цель уничтожена. По дороге будет намного быстрее.
I think this is gonna be another push like this way. And once the toss arrives, I'm gonna fire the toss into here. See how that goes. Might as well buy a hot explosive bomber.
Обнаружена. Вот, выходим и
This is
в бой.
kinda secured. Let's take the BTR towards this position. We can provide machine gun fire
Разговорчики в
on
строю.
that open area. So they're coming in. Hit this.
Первый огонь.
I just group the toss really.
Наше дело правое. Прикрываем пехоту. У нас потери. Контакт. Тишина в эфире. Быстрее. Каждая минута на счету. На связи. Одним
So
империалистом
for now,
меньше.
oh my god, alright, it's just a BTR, whatever.
Готовы вдарить, товарищ командир.
Probably this building is
Клонение 10
much
градусов.
better
Огонь!
target.
Давайте, танчики, катите к нам. Давай назад.
Alright, kinda running short on tanks because
Двигаемся. Без
I
геройства
played very well
сердца.
with them.
Орудие готово,
You
командир.
know, it happens
Одним
when you're
империалистом
skilled.
меньше.
Выполняю полет.
Прятаться нам конец. Так держать, бойцы! Визуальный контроль.
That should all die, right? That's 4 infantry squads deleted.
Отступаем.
Just run, honestly.
Оружие на изготовку.
You can stay there. Ural is empty though, so run.
Фронтовая.
I got this guy here. This Ural has supply. We can resupply this infantry now.
По местам!
So that's completely obliterated. You're at +8, so minute left.
На связи.
If they don't contest this soon, it's a win. Kind of unexpected considering this entire situation in this area, right? This is empty though, so yeah,
Принял.
might as well resupply it.
Получен. Еще бы
Oh wow,
чуть-чуть.
look, very skilled gameplay.
Осколочно обнаружен противник. Даем
Jesus
на
Christ.
приказы, товарищ командир. Стой! Сперва нужно осмотреться.
Let's just launch this push, see how this goes. I mean, it's the end of the game really, so why not? 20 seconds. He's not gonna hit this, no way, right? I could have done this maybe like a minute earlier, but you know, can't be too careful. Alright, something is dead or not. There's a tank nicely buffing them up, and artillery is messing up the cohesion, and these guys, that's a level 1, it's gonna mess my... Anyways. Man. Intense game, intense but very good one. I like the comeback a lot. Yeah, the Mista really paid off. I was doubtful during the game. This one not so much. One I have not too much. But I was really doubtful of the Mista purchases. Turns out, did its part really. So that's just transport. That's not the supply tank. And then this T80 killed a lot. How much did I lose? 4K. So that's like 3 tanks plus something. I mean, probably more. Yeah, this guy is expensive. This guy is also expensive. So 2 tanks, 3 tanks, 4. And yeah, alright. 4, 5, 6 tanks lost. Very skilled, have to admit. Anyways, as for the deck, almost forgot the deck. So where is it? Where is the 190th? Yes. No fob, smaller team games, and 1v1 deck. 2 cards of this plus this, and then this guy to chase the artillery. Pretty much. This is 3 availability, but this guy is fast because he's wheeled. So 100. This guy is 75. He will be back on points when you deploy this, but it is 3 availability. You might as well ditch this, bring this one, because he can also chase artillery, and use this for the fast opening TV. It's just like 5 kilometers more slower, 10 actually, but it's not too significant. 3 cards of supply, basically because I have tossed, and toss stocks the supply out of you, really. Infantry. Well, the way I built this deck, both 10v10 and this one, is I watched one of the Vulcans games. It was a long time ago, relatively long time ago, and he explained how basically you have Spetsnaz, which is most infantry squads, and then these are also good anti-infantry squad. 2 cards of them, plus these guys, and this is basically CV plus you can buff all these guys, and you can have Motostrelkis basically just to have 18 pen RPG, nothing else. You can also bring these guys if you like, but I like my BMPs a bit more. Anyways, you use these to deal with infantry, and for most of the anti-tank, you have these guys, right? Because you are the most tank deck in the game. So this can perfectly dislodge any tanks with 2,800 meters range. I mean, you just witnessed how I stuck using them, but you know, the point still stands. So these are to secure forests and urban areas so that your tanks don't get sideshotted by the laws and Apilas or whatever. Basically, just anti-infantry. For everything else, you have your tanks. Artillery, basically Buratino, because why not, right? And then these guys, you just saw them. Very good. Here, only two UDs. Back in the day, I used to run them like this, not up-vetted, and then I would have two cards of BVK. So the idea would be that you would deploy this guy and then have a BVK next to him, so it's one veterancy, right? But it's kind of too expensive because 305 plus 330, yeah, very, very fucking expensive, so might as well just keep them like this. It was almost enough, right, for this game. If I was a bit more careful, it would be perfectly fine. These guys, obviously, because you don't have infantry ATGM, so you're kind of forced to bring these, but they're good. Very mobile, can escape, can retreat, can attack. What you can do is like push with your tanks and then keep these guys behind them, like two or three of these, because it's cheap. It's very mobile and it has a nice ATGM to hit from behind, right? Um, Recon. Every deck that has Spetsnaz GRU, you just take it, no questions asked. Sniper rifle, 6-man, special forces, shock, airborne forward deployment plus ground surveillance radar. What more can you ask for, really? This thing, also same thing, exceptional optics, has smoke. Stick this to your tank, you now have exceptional optics UD, pretty much. These guys, because Resvetka BMP2 is overpowered. And these guys, if I'm gonna get stuck in the forest with this, I want this next to them, right? As for the AA, frontline workhorse AA, this is good. No worries about seed, and then, you know, you have to worry about the seed with this one. Not many options there. And helicopters, I mean, whatever. I like Heinz more than Mi-8. So. This missile, AA missile, isn't even that good, anyways. So. I don't like it too much. I only use this one in the sticks, where you're kind of forced to. And air. Normally in 10v10 deck, I use only 2 of these Su-27s. Here, I use 6 ASFs, because you don't get FOB, right? Infantry tab is still filled. Could maybe like ditch this in favor of more tanks. But we'll see. But, I mean, not really. Could ditch one of these, because MiG-29 is very cost effective. And then this is your emergency fuck-off button, basically. See it, obviously, because, you know... But this guy was very good with radar micro, so this didn't work, really. And then laser-guided bomb, because big boom, right? 1500 kilograms. Very nice explosion effect. Anyways, GG's, and as always, well played, everyone.